Hey, y'all not gonna believe this shit, huh? Now, I know this is my first video, and I was debating on what to talk about, but I got to tell you this, huh? I was sitting in the house last night, and I heard a, you know, I heard a swirling noise. Swirl. Thing caught my attention, and I said, "What in the hell is that?" It's swirling sound. Thought I might have been dreaming. By the way, I might come off as stoned or whatever. No, I have a very drawn out southern accent. I'm a very laid back cat, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm sitting there in my recliner, and the swirling sound come out. I said, "What the hell is that damn swirling sound?" So I walk outside, and I'm damn if a UFO, that son of a bitch he wasn't 100 yards from the end of my porch. UFO, you think I'm bullshitting you? UFO was right down right here, right off 521, sitting right here, and if that camera blurs me out again, I'ma knock it clean. No, I'm just speaking. No, I'm serious. A UFO. Look, man. He dropped down, and he said, "Well, let me back up for a minute." I went outside, and I stood out on the porch. I got my gun, and I was ready to unload on some motherfuckers. I done thought somebody was outside, playing around with me, and homie don't play that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's sitting there swirling, and all kind of color lights going on. First thing I thought, military's fucking with me, and then I said, no, I'm not that type of person. And all of a sudden, it shrunk down from the size of maybe half a football field. It shrunk down to maybe about the size of my car. That son landed right there in my front yard. This little motherfucker come out that door and looked at me. And he ain't done nothing but just looked at me. Kind of pissed me off, make sense. You gonna land in my yard? All these posted signs I got here. You gonna land in my yard, and then you gonna stare at me? You ain't gonna give me no God talk alien shit. You're not even gonna give me a hand signal, which I can't read that either. But you just gonna stop and stare at me? And he stared at me, and I stared back at him. Damn, if I was gonna let that little son of a bitch stare me down, because he wasn't about 4 foot tall. And he reached around for in his back pocket. He had one of these spaceman suits on, and one of these space. You think crazy people around here wear tinfoil hats? This motherfucker had a tinfoil hat on. Yeah, big fucking antennas and shit coming off of it. Nah, lied to you not. And I thought he was fixing to pull on me, I thought he was fixing to draw on me, So I kind of pulled my pistol out, He stopped, I stopped, but we was in there stare off. And then about a few minutes later, I seen a shadow of another thing coming out of the spaceship. And I said, what the hell is this? What's going on, And I'm going to tell you what, the prettiest damn alien, she skirted off that damn ramp and looked down at me and cut them eyes at me and give me that goldfish bank flucker flucker. And I just thought I was gonna melt myself. I said, son of a bitch, they've come to breed. Y'all couldn't have come at the worstest time. Cause see, I wasn't in the mood. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get in the mood. You just don't go pop off no damn UFO and give me them goldfish eyes flocka flocka and think that I'm gonna be all ready. It don't work that way. Especially after 40. That damn alien, she stood there. 3 tits. Could have been 4. Maybe one was premature. Besides that, she had it going on. I'll tell you that. Bald head, goldfish eyes, and she come down. She come down off the ramp. And I remember this perfect now. She come down off the ramp. And she got to my grass. And I ain't cut my grass in probably a month or so. And I was kind of embarrassed, as I always am. And I said, excuse me, miss. I haven't cut my grass. She didn't say nothing. She walked up to me. By that time, I was at the end of my steps. You know, I was kind of, she caught my attention, you know. So, I'm sitting there. You know, I'm debating on what my next move's gonna be. And she just stares at me. Kind of threw me off for a minute, you know. I thought about it later on today. See, I was very sketchy about letting y'all motherfuckers know what happened to me last night, because y'all gonna swear up and down that I'm, you know, Free Wolf's done lost it now. He's done, you know, he's flipped his gourd. He's watched too much shit on TV's what's happened. But nope, this was real. I'm gonna tell you what. I still can't get it out of my mind. But what it was, but anyway, what she was down here about, let me get it back out get all that out of my head and get back to what she was down here for is evidently, see, around here I'm known for certain talent, see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to brief this as nice as possible so you know, I don't offend, you know, somebody. I got certain talents, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at them too. Practice. Plenty of practice. And it made it all the way out there to this star system, the Free Wolf. He could do some amazing things with that talent he's got. And she come all this far just to check my talent out. Well, by God, you know, I've watched a lot of alien movies and comedy, you know, the little gray motherfuckers. They, sometimes they get, just like on American Dad, where he get a little stressed out, he spits out this green shit everywhere. I was kind of worried, you know. I was like, you know, hey, if shit gets kind of hot and heavy, is she gonna, am my face gonna look like, you know, somebody just throw green paint on me, or what's gonna happen? You know, my skin gonna fall off, or gonna melt? Is she radioactive, or what? You know. But at this point, she had some kind of mind control of me, you know. Wait a minute. I hear that swirling sound again. Wait a minute. Yep, that's that swirling sound. That son bitch is back. Oh. Yep, that's it. That's the swirling sound. Some bitches is out there in the yard again. Look here, they can't. I'm gonna have to start getting paid for this shit. They just can't fly into my airspace and expect me to do shit for free anymore, because I'm gonna have to get paid. That, you know what I'm saying? I, if I go out there and it's two of them, they gonna have to make it rain, because I ain't doing it for free. I ain't doing it for free. You know, especially if they, never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna see what they want, and I'll be back to tell you about it.